Hi guys, I am posting on the Roll20 forums and attaching this video so that I can walk you through the Statblock importation process. First, we're going to go ahead and want a token. This one will do just fine. Then we're going to want to go to rpgtinker.com, and that one will do just fine. Okay, so the problem being there's this icon here. Looks great, but is in the way. You can edit it, you can make the hero more powerful, add hit dice, take hit dice away. What we've got right here is perfect for our purposes, which is just to provide an example. We can scroll all the way down, gather up everything except for that. Now we're going to go to Drive Notepad, or you can use Notepad++ if you're a Windows user. It's a free program. Honestly, I just prefer Drive Notepad, especially since I'm on a Chromebook. Okay, so you have your armor class here. All this, you're going to want to copy this line or just very carefully input it. It's very picky about this second line. Gave me quite a headache getting it just right. I mean, spacing, everything has to be perfect. Put in your name, Lord Ruler, a la Mistborn. The Lord Ruler. Alright, anyway. Now we need to remove any unnecessary information that may mess with the parsing, because it is a script and it is limited. Powerful but limited. We don't need the proficiency bonus. We obviously want all the stats. You're going to want to remove these semicolons. I'm not certain if this is necessary or not. I do it because that works. For the purposes of this video, I'm showing you what I know works. You want to get rid of anything that's not necessary. Dark vision, that's something you code into the token. Languages, that's gone. You want the actions section. Actions are important. They're what your character rolls to attack. Now, here at the end, you see where it says melee weapon attack. If you import it just like this, it's going to give you the action will import, but it won't actually use any of this as a rolling function. They'll just use it as a description. However, if you put a colon right here, it'll now change that into, it'll parse that into all the appropriate fields so that you get a real rollable attack. These spells, unfortunately, there's no way for this to parse it into all the individual spells. Maybe there is. I haven't figured it out. However, you can quickly pull things up using the compendium. If you really want to, you can import these yourself after the fact. It'll still be a lot faster than building a caster from the ground up, but for our purposes at least, it gets them in there. I can't tell you how long it takes just to pick a decent spread of spells for even a spellcaster that's only going to be on the screen, quote, for however many minutes. But we go from here, we highlight the entire mess, copy it, we go here, paste him, save the changes. Now, this requires the 5th edition, and I'm going to go ahead and open up a separate page here. And apologies for people who already know how to do this, but this is supposed to be a comprehensive guide to making this happen. So, obviously you have to be pro for this. If you lose your pro status, you're not going to be able to use your API scripts, and this will not work. But then don't let the number of scripts I have here daunt you. I'm sure plenty of people have lots more. But what you need is the 5e shaped companion script, and you need to make sure the character sheet that you're using is the 5th edition shaped. From here, you got all of your commands and everything else. The command we're going to be using is shaped-import-statblock. And if I did everything right, there it is. The Lord Ruler has been added. Total badass, by the way. We scroll down. Check them out. Automatically imports the picture and everything else. At this point, you can delete the rest of this if you want. If you have other GM notes you want to actually leave. You go here and you have to click import. This is a limitation in Roll20 where it won't actually work until you click import. Not a huge deal, but something to note. Now, you can see, because we added that colon, the quarterstaff attack works. Spellcasting, unfortunately, doesn't actually work, but here's the thing. From Featherfall, I mean, if you really want, you can quickly search any one of these spells and cast it. You know, not quite as smooth as I'd like, but can't have everything. On top of that, I've got a macro here which works with the shaped companion script, and I've included it in the attached forum post. Let's see, where is it? It's just called NPC. It gives him the Statblock ability and applies all the defaults, the token defaults. Now, for token defaults, again, I apologize for people who know how to do this, but again, comprehensive. You do, and let me show that again for everyone, shaped config. That's going to allow you to configure your defaults. You just basically set these according to your tastes, but you're going to want to edit the token bar options. My favorite is HP, then AC, and attribute. Now, it's got the option to link them here, and what that means is it's going to link this bubble directly to the character sheet. You want that turned off for HP, because if you've got 10 zombies on the page and this is linked, anytime one of them takes damage, it means all of them are going to take damage. Now that could be cool for like a boss fight where they share like a life force or something, but typically you're going to want it off. After you get that all set up, you'll be able to use this macro. Well, you can use this macro from the start, but it may not do things that you want it to do. But you go back here. I've also included this text with the forum post. And closing all that up, type hashtag NPC. And if you'll look, alright, didn't take his speed, and I think I know why. To make the speed work, you have to space it out. Can't have a period, but it has to have a space between 30 and feet. So that was an error on my part, but at least it took it. You'll see from here, though, it's attached all the appropriate stuff. Ignore that. That's part of a separate script. But now I can go to Lord Ruler with that token highlighted. Use selected token. And voila, you just have a level 20 spellcaster created within however many minutes this video is long. Way faster than you could do it otherwise, though. Alright, thanks for watching. Be sure to sing my praises in the comments on the forum, because I'm totally the best.